everyone, welcome back to Homestead Corner. I'm Jenny, and today I have got a $35 budget prepper pantry stock up from the Dollar Tree and a little bit from Haniford. So you guys know we had some pretty massive flooding like a week ago, a little over a week ago, and there are still a lot of stores that are shut down, and some are just opening back up because there was just so much damage from the flooding. It's just really wreaked havoc on everything. And unfortunately, the week before Christmas, a lot of people don't have that much money left. So I actually was able to, because I'm prepared, I was able to dig into my preps and share and help the community, which I really love. I think that is one of the nice things about being prepared. I did not get flooded, my property really. The lower part did, but not up where my house is. So we really didn't get any damage, but it was just, it's one of those things where lots of people around us did have damage. And the roads are opening up, which is nice, and people are starting to be able to go home. Not everybody can still get in their homes though. It's really awful. So they're continuing to do everything they can in the community and hoping that there will be some kind of aid to help people. But you know, so far it's the community that's come together to help people, and that is what is important right there, I think. So today I was able to go out and I want to replenish some of the things that I shared and make sure that my pantry is staying full. I only did a $35 haul today. I plan on doing more later in the week or next week. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to get to do that, but as time allows, I will get it and we'll get that baby filled back up quickly. But the first thing I found today, we went into Haniford, which is just a small local grocery store chain, and they had their Nature's Promise all natural sunscreen, which I really like it. It works really well. And these are normally $6 to $8 a piece, depending on what you buy. But today they were $1.24 in the clearance bin. So, and the date is 2025 on it. So we've got plenty of time to use these up. And I had gotten some a couple of weeks ago, so we're getting good on the sunscreen. So we'll have plenty of that when the weather turns nice. So whenever you see those clearance bins, even if you think there's nothing in there, just poke around in there, because I'm telling you, I find all kinds of random stuff in there that not necessarily what I'm looking for today, because I wasn't planning on buying sunscreen, but for $1.24 a can, you betcha, it's going right in the pantry. So we've got it, and I don't have to worry about sunscreen at all next year, because every time I see it on sale, I just grab it, and then we have plenty. And I also went to Dollar Tree, and we spent $30.74 with the tax over there. So let's jump in and see all the goodies from Dollar Tree. So the first thing I grabbed was one of these Stay Fresh, Sure Fresh containers. I love these for organization. I don't put food in them. They're not really airtight, but they are wonderful to keep your stuff organized and keep the dust off it when it's in the pantry. So you can keep everything. I love that they're clear. You can see what's in there. These are great for so many different things. All those small things that are usually floating around, these are perfect to get organized with, and they stack up really nicely, and it's the same size as the 24 cup, but it's just a little bit shorter. It's not quite as tall as the 24 cup, but I love these because they all just stack right on top of each other, and they're nice and stable, and I can see exactly what I have. Being organized is really important in your preps, because if you can't find it, you might as well not have it, really. That's how I look at it. And the next thing I got, surprise, surprise, was matches. I wanted to get more matches in. We've been lighting a lot of candles, lighting fires, all that stuff. So making sure that our matches stash is full is important. When you have to light lanterns and candles and things like that on a regular basis, you're going to blow through them so fast you're not even going to realize it. But so we make sure that we have a really good supply of matches, so we're always ready to start fires. I guess I might be a little bit of a firebug. It's all hiding in there. I only got one bag for $30, but it is a good size bag, so I can't complain too much. The next thing I grabbed was the yellow Jiffy popcorn. We love to keep this in stock. This is great for just your regular popcorn, and it's also wonderful in an emergency situation. You can grind this and make corn flour really easy. So making sure you've got plenty of that. It's a great snack and good to have around, and also great for emergencies, for extra flour in case you need it. And the next thing I grabbed was these two. They're from Sure Fresh, the same thing that makes these. And they're just little bowl covers. They're silicone bowl covers. These things work really well. They're reusable, and they fit on quite a lot of different bowls because they're stretchy, and I really like that. And online, they are really, really expensive. I have seen them, you know, $4 or $5 each, and even packs of 2 or 3 are $10 to $15. So I thought I would grab these. These work great, and they are nice and stretchy, so you can fit them right over the top of your bowl and seal it up, so you don't have to use that plastic wrap. They go, you can wash these up real quick, reuse them a bazillion times, which I like that. So $1.25, you get 2 of them, and those are great to have. So when you have leftovers, anything like that, we always have leftovers, and that's one of our lunches that we eat almost every day, is whatever's left. The next thing I grabbed were 2 bags of the Harvest Snaps. These are my favorite snacks, so I grab these all the time at the grocery store, wherever I see them. $1.25 is a great price for these. And I have not tried white cheddar, but I noticed the Dollar Tree had these in white cheddar, so I grabbed one to try because these are my all-time favorite. I just love those. They're so delicious, and they're not horribly bad for you. They're pretty decent, and we like to have them. They're great in the pantry, especially if you're going for a ride, you have to go to appointments, anything like that. You don't want to be eating out because the food is not that good for you, and it is ridiculously expensive if you have to buy a burger or something like that. It is crazy expensive now. I can't even believe how much it costs. The next thing I grabbed were these pepperonis. I love these for the pantry. They do not have to be refrigerated. They're great on the shelf. You can get these at the Dollar General for $1 if you have one close by. We don't have one close by, so I only go to the Dollar General when I go out of town for something else. But and I do pick them up when I go there. But these still, $1.25 is way cheaper than any grocery store, and there is plenty in here to make a couple of pizzas. There's enough for probably 2 pizzas. It feeds our whole family of 6, 1 package of these. So when we make pizzas, if we're putting pepperoni on it, it's plenty for a couple of pizzas, which is great. And they have about a year shelf life, and I love that because it's quick, easy protein. You literally can open that up and eat it without doing anything to it. If you love pepperoni, you can just eat it right out of the package. I also grabbed a couple more of the AAA Energizer batteries. I love making sure we have plenty of batteries in the house for all of the things that we use on a regular basis. Extra batteries for flashlights, radios, anything like that. We want to make sure we have a good stash of batteries so we have them when we need them. And, you know, it's sometimes you don't use them up really fast. The Energizers and the Duracells do have a longer shelf life on them, which is nice. So you can put a little bit more away and they're not going to go bad just sitting. So I do try to grab those when I see them. And then, let's see. And then I grabbed a couple of toothbrushes because you can't have too much oral care. They didn't have any toothpaste that I really was excited about today, so I just grabbed toothbrushes, and we already have a pretty good stash of toothpaste. But making sure that oral care, you've got plenty of it, flosses, all that stuff. Keeping those teeth nice and clean saves you so much money in the long run. And if you cannot get to a dentist, that can be such a big problem, having problems with your teeth. So having plenty of oral care is super important. Let's see. And then I picked up another one of these handy Crocs lighters. It's a little bit extended here on the top, and I like that. These are great for jarred candles, starting a fire in the wood stove, fireplace, anything like that. It's not quite as long as the really long ones, but they are refillable, and I always like that. And lately, the longer ones at the Dollar Tree have not been refillable, so I've been buying these instead, and they work really, really well. And then I grabbed a couple more of these moisture absorbers. We love these for the pantry, the gun cabinet, where you store your ammo, anywhere that you want to keep really dry. These are wonderful. And I love that once you open these up, you can see the water fill up in here, which is great. You know it's doing the job. And for $1.25, we've been using these for years. We love those. I think they're one of my favorite scores from Dollar Tree. And then I grabbed an extra container of baking powder because with all the holiday cooking, we have been blowing through that. And I opened up a new one the other day, so right onto the list. Keep that pantry as full as possible. I also noticed that their Rotel is only $1.25 a can, which is a great deal because when you go to Walmart, it was $1.36 a can. Not a huge savings, but every bit counts. In this economy, we've got to watch every single penny that we're spending. So I grabbed a couple cans of Rotel because we like those for a few different dishes, and making sure that we just got plenty and keeping it rotated is the best. I also grabbed a couple of the Organic Valley diced tomatoes. We like to grab those as well. If they have tomato sauce, we also grab that. Today they just had diced tomatoes, so I grabbed a couple of those. And even if you want sauce and all you've got is diced tomatoes, stick them in the blender or use your hand blender or whatever. You can turn it into sauce in just a second. Simple and easy. And they had a new brand of pineapple in, and this is just crushed pineapple, and it's from Madison Brands. I'm not sure what that is. It says on the back it's from Indonesia, and it only has pineapple, water, citric acid, and sugar in here. So not too bad on the ingredients. I thought we would give that a try. I grabbed a few cans because pineapple, we love it. And that's one of the only fruits. There's not a lot of canned fruits that we love, but pineapple is one of them. So we keep a good amount. And we do like peaches too. So we grabbed a couple of those because these Eden's Kitchen peaches are a super good deal. These are the big 28-ounce cans, 29.1 ounces actually. These are perfect for a quick peach cobbler in the winter or a peach crisp or anything like that. You can make it up really fast. Canned peaches are wonderful to whip up fast desserts, upside down cakes, all kinds of stuff. You can do tons of stuff with it. You can eat it out of the can. They're good. I like this brand of the peaches, so we try to keep these in also. We haven't seen them for a while. I got some a couple weeks ago and then this week, but it has been probably 6 or 8 months since I saw them before that. So grabbing those when I see them and keeping them stocked up in the pantry. Those winter snacks and things like that, we'll have them. It's really inexpensive. I'm just going to throw some oatmeal and brown sugar and a little bit of spices on top of this. Sprinkle of flour and you've got a crisp. Simple and easy. The same thing with your peach cobbler. Just whip up a little batter, dump the peaches in a pan, pour your batter in, toss it in the oven. Fast and simple, delicious. And that's it for my $35 haul. I got a few things that I wanted to get. I wanted to get more fruit in the pantry, and I'm always using tomatoes, so making sure we have those, and just making sure the pantry is as full as possible right now. This world is crazy, and it is not going to get better anytime soon. So we've got to be prepared for all the craziness going on. With the flooding a little over a week ago around here, it's raining again today, and it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. So, you know, people are on edge and things like that because, you know, they've been displaced and lots of damage has happened, and even baseball fields are destroyed around here. It's really insane to see all the damages and stuff like that, and the businesses that are still closed because they were completely flooded and can't open yet. So making sure we have what we need in case we're stranded, or, you know, the way prices are rising, the sooner you get it, the cheaper it's going to be. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.